already at camp. Wow, I look f***ed. All right, episode 2 starts now. We're hitching out of Julian. Got about 14 miles of mostly uphill today, and we have 6 liters of water, a full resupply. Flossie's already starting to hitch.
This guy ain't helping at all. Christ.
Oh, it's gonna be brutal, folks, but let's get after it.
Keep our heads down, let them get some more. We don't need it. Let them keep feeding. Now we're picking our heads up, wondering when the well went dry, asking where it all went.
Come on. There we go. You guys can't really tell, I guess, with the shadows, but look how pale this man's legs are.
I'm like Casper the Ghost, dude.
No sunburn whatsoever. Still looks like he came right out of a cabin in Maine all winter. Water! But no, for real, I'm pretty thirsty right now. Thank you very much to, I think it's the third gate trail angels that leave this huge stockpile of water here. Came in super clutch. Just up from the water source there, this is where home for the night is going to be. Flossie has got another spot just down there. There's just not enough room for 2 tents here. I'm a little worried about this spot because like there's just, I mean there's tons of rocks everywhere on the trail obviously, but like there's a bunch of them here, so low-key worried about my sleeping pad a little bit, but we'll see. Good morning, everybody. Today is day 8, about 91 miles into the trail, and man, I'm gonna be real with you guys. My foot is not doing well. It's still hurting. I'm pretty sure it's peroneal tendinitis. Is that how you say it? Peroneal, something like that. I'm trying everything I can to make it better. I'm hiking slow. I'm taking lots of breaks throughout the day. Taking Advil, Tylenol. I bought some new insoles in town yesterday. I also only did 5 miles into Julian and rested the rest of the day. I was really hoping that would make a difference, but yesterday, 14 miles and it was still hurting. Like I'm not giving up. I'm still gonna trudge on as far as I can. Everything else is going so well. I want literally nothing more than to be out here and just like crushing the trail. When I was about 100 miles into the AT, I was finally getting comfortable and really starting to have a good time, but it's not happening this time. And I really want to just get on here and be like Chipper and be cracking jokes and dicking around like I usually am. But I'm not going to lie to you guys. Like I'm not going to fake it just to make a good video. I can't really. And it also sucks because Flossie's feeling really good. And like, I feel like I'm just putting a damper on his hike and bringing him down. I'm going to try to tough it out. I really just hope as my body gets more used to this, things will start feeling better. I'm stretching. I have a ball, like a cork ball. I've been rolling my foot out with it. KT tape. Man, I'm telling you, I'm trying absolutely everything I can. Just got to trudge on. We're going to do about 18 miles today. That's just the way the timing works out with like the water and the camping and stuff. So one foot in front of the other. We'll be in Warner Springs tomorrow. That's all I can do for now. I wish I could crack some jokes, but I can't. That's so sad, man. I'm sorry, guys. Anyways, let's go hiking. Insane. Never seen anything like this before. It's hot, but wow. I don't know if you guys can see this little right. Oh, there he goes. I almost stepped on him. I don't know what it is, but glad I didn't step on it. Also, 100 miles, check that out. Feels a little undeserving, honestly, because of my whole foot situation, but I guess I should celebrate a little bit. Check it out. Pretty cool. What's that?
Oh, sorry.
This is Eagle Rock, everybody. Ooh! Flossie wants to fly like an eagle.
To the sea.
To the sea. If I seem like I'm in a better mood than I was earlier, honestly, today has I don't know why, like I made that video this morning talking about my foot and obviously it was not good, but today we've done, I think 15 miles at this point. We got a few more to go and it's not feeling that bad. I stretched a bunch all day. We took a couple long breaks. That probably helped. I don't want to give too much hope. It's definitely something there still, but I'm feeling a little bit more confident. Definitely having more fun today than yesterday. All right, end of the day. In my initial impressions video for this Gossamer gear tent here, I said that I wasn't going to use the tie-outs for the head and the foot end, but I kind of changed my mind after the Art Loeb Trail because of the wind. I thought they might help just in terms of stabilizing the tent if it's really windy. And I'm kind of glad that I brought them because it definitely, literally, I was saying I don't need the headroom in the video, but honestly, the headroom's kind of nice. So today was just a whole bunch of emotions. Started off with not feeling very good about my foot. Overall, it did feel slightly better today, so slightly encouraging. We'll see what tomorrow holds. We're going into Warner Springs tomorrow. We got to pick up a package. I heard there's a gas station that has hot dogs that everybody's raving about on Gut Hook, so we're also going to be there at like 8 in the morning. So I don't know if I feel like eating a hot dog at 8 in the morning, especially a gas station hot dog, but we'll see. Day 8, I believe, mile 109. We're done. God, this is so creepy. It's got to stop. All right, we are back on trail. Just went into Warner Springs, walked a mile down the road to pick up a box from the post office. And then on the way back, a lovely gentleman named Off Trail, who's a trail angel here in Warner Springs, recognized us and gave us a ride back to the trail. So that's one extra road mile we didn't have to do. So Off Trail, thank you very much. Now we got to hike. See you up there, buddy.
Sounds good.
Haven't filmed much today, dude. I keep talking about how the desert hasn't been that bad so far, but the heat kind of caught up to us today. We're making some dinner before we camp, but we're at water. The next water source isn't for 5 miles, and we're not going to make it that far tonight. So, yeah, a little evening dinner break before 3 more miles when it's less hot in the evening. Never tried this one. We'll see how it is. My hopes aren't super high with these things, to be honest. Lassie, what did you think of, what is it, the Al Pastor? We both just had the same meal.
It was a little bit bland, but I put it in a wrap, crushed some Doritos up, some sweet chili Doritos.
How many wraps did you eat?
4. I think we had, it was over a 1,200 calorie meal. Stuff to put down.
Yeah, we both had the exact same thing, basically.
Yep.
It was good. I liked it.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to going up this hill, though.
Not even part of the trail. We gotta go back up just to get to the trail. You digging it, bud?
Dude, this is sick. Oh, man.
Good morning. Hiked about a mile. Sun's finally coming out, so it's time for this bull. I hate wearing sunscreen, but man, you gotta do it out here. I've said it a few times, but I also haven't gotten burnt somehow yet, so we're gonna try to keep that trend going. Oh yeah. I hate the greasiness on your skin, but it's gotta happen. I also can never tell if it's all rubbed in on my face. I guess that's what the camera's for right now. Oh, too bright. Still can't tell. Probably not rubbed in though. Allegedly, this water source is nothing but a puddle that you have to scoop, but honestly, oh, I'm pumped for it. I'm really thirsty. It's been hot today. We went down to the water source. Show the people how this is looking. It looks like coffee. Straight up.
I'm double filtering this.
I just drank a liter of that. My Sawyer's running at half the speed it was before. But damn, I was thirsty, and you know what? I'm glad I did it. We're in the desert. What are you gonna do? All right. We are at the spot. We were planning on camping tonight. We just did about 20 miles. Hurting, feeling it. We're low on water. There's water in 3 miles. We're gonna stop here. We're gonna drink our water. We're gonna make dinner, and we're gonna keep hiking into the night in order to get to some more water. Desert's been challenging today. It's definitely been the hardest day so far, but it is what it is. So, see you at camp. Wow, I look. First night hike, dude.
First night hike.
Let's get it. Oh, I'm very glad to see this, because there should be water in here. And we just did 23 miles. I'm thirsty, and we freaking. I can't even. We need it.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good. Man, what a day. Wow. Oh shoot, I dropped my trekking pole. Oh, good morning everybody. Yesterday was a ripper, and today 6.5 miles to the Paradise Valley Cafe, where we're gonna load up on some calories and then hitch into Idlewild, have a town day. I got a hotel room, all that good stuff. We need it. We need a Nero today, man. We need to get cleaned up. So I'm in a good mood. Foot's feeling all right, especially given the strenuous day yesterday. So I guess time to hike. I always say the same damn thing, but that's the time it is. Good morning, buddy. Some of you might be wondering why Flossie and I haven't always been hiking together, and the truth is, you know, on a longer hike like this, it kind of makes sense to just like pace yourself, especially with my foot thing. I've been hiking a little slower than he has, so we've still been meeting up throughout the day, but for the most part, we've kind of been hiking our own paces.
This is a marathon, not a sprint, baby.
Yep. What's on your mind? How you feeling this morning?
What's on my mind? Town food.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're close. Couple more miles to town, baby. The next time you see us, we'll be eating food.
I'm about to smash this.
Eat up. I guess I probably should have put the liquor in first. Cheers, buddy. Cheers, dude. We were living in luxury last night. Woo-hoo!
And we living in luxury this morning.
Nothing like putting down 3 donuts before you head back to the trail. This is the Silver Pines Lodge in Idlewild. We stayed here last night. 2 different rooms. So I had my own little room in here last night. And there's a donut shop right up the street. So we ate, we chilled. I have a physical therapy appointment in just a second for my tendon/foot issue. So I'm hoping that'll give me some answers. We'll see. And then after that, we gotta go hike more. And so begins the hitch back out of town. It might be a tricky one. We'll see. All right, we are back on trail now. I did my telehealth video chat with the hiking specific physical therapist this morning. I'm feeling cautiously optimistic after the call. It might actually not be peroneal tendinitis, or at least that might not be the primary issue. It might actually be something with the cuboid bone in my foot. And if that's the case, and that bone is a little bit misaligned, it's actually very treatable apparently. I got some stretches, I got some exercises I can do, and there's also a doctor up in Big Bear, which is a few towns away, that she can potentially refer me to that's pretty affordable. I've got a plan. It's not going to solve itself overnight. Like, I know it's still going to bother me, but obviously this has put a huge damper on my hike so far. I'm trying everything I can. She also sounded confident that I wouldn't be doing further damage by continuing to hike, and we will see. Anyways, we are hiking out in the hottest part of the day right now. We're going uphill and we have a full resupply on our backs. So today's going to be a bit of a struggle fest in that regard, I think, but we're going to push through it. Attitude's improving. So let's do it. Here we go.
Draw a party line, baby, pick a side. It don't much matter if it's left or right. You just mean it. There ain't no retreat.
Look at this. The size of my friggin' head.
Keep our heads down, let them get some more. We don't need it. Let them keep feeding. Now we're picking our friends up, wondering when the well went dry, asking where it all went. Take a step back and look at the time. They're making band-aids and bullets, band-aids and bullets, band-aids and bullets, band-aids and bullets.
Get it to a rolling ball.
We're stopping to cook some dinner. We've got about 4, close to 5 miles left. It's getting dark, so we're gonna be doing some night hiking tonight. Today was a good day. Hiking in the evening is definitely the move when it's hot like this in the desert. Like these last few miles have been awesome after it started to cool down. So I think we're gonna keep doing some of that. Stash is looking pretty gnarly. I could almost curl it. No, maybe not quite yet. Anyways, next time you hear from us, it'll be tomorrow. So good night. I never get to look at myself, so every time I turn the camera on to talk, before I start talking, I look at myself on the screen and I'm like, oh my god, I look terrible, like a crazy person. Dirt everywhere. Anyways, good morning. Last night was a ripper. We did like an additional 5 miles from when I last turned on the camera, all of which was at night, and much of which was actually kind of freaking steep uphill. Like, so far the PCT, you know, the grade's been pretty manageable, but maybe it's because it was just tired at the end of a long day and it was dark and all this stuff, but I don't know. We went up some pretty steep stuff yesterday, and then at the end of the day, we had to climb down very steep, half a mile off the trail just to get to this spot where there's water, which sucks because now we got to go back up it this morning, but it's better than dehydration, so at least we're at a water source now. We didn't get in until like 11 p.m. last night. It's probably about 6:45 now. It's been kind of a slow morning, but just didn't get that much sleep. Oh, and my tent kind of got blown over last night. One of the tent stakes came out, but I woke up and I was like, oh no, this is not the way it's supposed to be. I need to wake up a little bit. I need some more of my coffee. The spot right here is quite significant to me. As you can see, it's pretty steep, and if there was snow here, or ice, it could be pretty dangerous to traverse. Unfortunately, in 2020, a thru hiker named Trevor Lauer, his trail name was Microsoft, passed away here. The reason it means a lot to me is because I had the pleasure of interviewing Trevor's father, Doug, on an episode of Trail Tales a little while back. I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty nervous before the episode because obviously, you know, I'm a pretty goofy guy, so talking about something so tragic wasn't really in my wheelhouse. But Doug was super understanding. He understood my style and everything, and we had a great conversation. And I got a lot of good feedback on that episode as well. Doug has been raising awareness about what happened to his son, and he's been helping PCT hikers stay safe out here, which I really appreciate. And Doug, if you're watching this, obviously there's nothing that can, you know, make up for the fact that you lost your son. I will say there's no doubt in my mind that you've saved lives of other PCT hikers through your activism, through all the work that you've done since the tragedy. And for that, I am very, very thankful. I'll be thinking of Doug and I'll be thinking of Trevor while I'm hiking today. Today was a ripper. Look at the sweat stains on my hat. That's disgusting. Did about 17 miles. Tomorrow, we got 20 miles all downhill and no water. We got water here at camp, and we got water where we're planning on camping. Nothing in between. Gonna be the longest water carry I've ever done in my life. So that's gonna be pretty crazy, but the good news is my foot is feeling a lot better. It's still not completely gone, the pain and stuff, but at the beginning of the video, I was like pretty worried about my ability to continue this hike. I was kind of thinking about potentially quitting because of it, and it's gotten a lot better, and I'm very thankful. If you want to find out how this water carry goes, you're going to have to tune into the next video because this one's ending now. By the way, if you guys want to support this content on Patreon, you're not supporting the hike, because if we aren't making content, we're not asking for any money. Obviously, I'm not asking you to fund my vacation. If you want to support the content, the videos, all the work that goes into making this stuff happen, please check out patreon.com/KyleHatesHiking. I would really appreciate it, and Luke, our editor, would really appreciate it too. And of course, be sure to subscribe to the channel because we have literally thousands of miles left of hiking to do.